Trasteel is a steel trading and investment company that was created in 2009. The business model of Trasteel is based on the belief that physical trading activity is still possible and still adding value to the steel value chain. Trasteel is investing mainly in industrial units that transform steel products. Today is a company with 1,000 people, 10 industrial units, mainly in Europe, but also in Turkey, China, and Serbia, and with the share of the industrial production that is roughly 50% of its sales. In our trading activity, the business is divided into three big divisions. One is the division of steel products. Then we have a tiny division doing some non-ferrous. And then we have a very promising unit, which is the so-called consumables, represented by refractories, electrodes, raw materials for the refractory industry, meaning ferroalloys, all those products and raw materials utilized by the steel market players. We have today a controlling participation into the biggest Italian producer of precision pipes called Profilmec. This is an historical brand in the precision pipes business throughout Europe, with sourcing steel, which is hot rolled coils and cold rolled coils and galvanized coils from the main steel mills in Europe and abroad. Then we have the majority of Officine Tecnosider, which is a plate re-roller, again situated in Italy. We have become a leading European player, especially for the Central European market, since we export almost 60% of our products. Finally, we have a third company that we control 100% in Italy, industrially. Tamac is a coil cutting center situated in Massa. Outside Italy, we have a pipe factory, part of the Profilmec group in Serbia, a steel carpentry shop in Turkey called Fematec or Trasteel Machina, and then we have created three new desks in our trading house: a desk dealing with gas and power, a desk dealing with carbon credits, and a desk for specialty steel. The company has a clear governance based on the existence of three shareholders. One is a family of one of the founders, who is Giuseppe Mannina. Then there is Fratelli Kosulic, that is a leading shipping and logistic operator. And then there is myself, who has the task to manage the company. I have to say that there is an attitude from all the shareholders oriented to the growth and to the maintenance of the value. Our approach is to take care of our people. The quality of our people and the quality of the work environment can become our assets. Here in Lugano, where we have almost 80 people today in the trading house. I have the belief that we created an environment that besides the usual fights and discussions that take care every day in any company, is somehow unique in terms of the personal relationships and let me say friendship that is existing between our people. We are focusing our efforts on the transformation of steel, not on the production of steel. We believe that the industries that we are buying are needing a good purchasing activity and a good selling activity. And the industrial part is easier than in the so-called liquid steel production sector. We got the carbon neutrality certification for our trading activity. We are doing the same exercise for all our industrial companies. Some of them have already done this, and we are investing into the production of renewable energy on all our lands and buildings that we have around the world. The environmental challenge is an issue, meaning that we need to cope with the duty of all the economic operators in the world to become more sensitive to the environmental issues. We are investing in the so-called ESG policies, not only because they are becoming compulsory, but because we believe that if we become a little bit more green and so-called carbon neutral, we will give our small contribution to the improvement and to the surviving of the human beings.